Hi, my name is Jonathan Keszeg. I grew up in Little Rock, Arkansas. Had great parents, still have great parents, and they always, growing up, they took me and my brother to church a lot, and so I'm very thankful for that. That's when I remember hearing about the gospel and about Jesus and what he had done for me. And so I knew all these Christian things. I knew how to be a good kid, but really I didn't understand what it meant to make Jesus Lord of my life. And so I would focus a lot on whatever brought me pleasure and whatever was fun to me, honestly. So when I got to college, I decided to join a fraternity, and I got there and I thought, if there's any place that I can just be free of all things dealing with religion and Christianity, it would be in a fraternity house, and I could just have fun, enjoy life, and enjoy college. One of the first guys I met there was a guy named Jake, and I remember I was walking up the stairs and one of the older members introduced me to Jake and basically just started sharing his story with me and his testimony and asked me if I'd be interested in a Bible study. And I remember just being conflicted, like, man, not really, and so I'll just go along with this. And that was kind of the process of my entire freshman year. Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, so we'd be going to the fraternity house and honestly doing everything that a fraternity was consumed with. But then I'd go to a Tuesday night Bible study or a Wednesday night hang out with these guys, and I was just constantly conflicted, and I was like, man, there's got to be something more to this. And that led me to go with these guys down to the beach for a summer project, and really just provided this atmosphere where I could truly sit down, study the Word of God, and be with these group of men who would just ask me tough questions. They would share with me the gospel again and again and again. And then one night, I kind of came to this crossroads where I could keep living the way I was living and nothing was going to change in my life, or I could just try to do something different. And I opened up my Bible and I turned to Matthew chapter 7. It says, "Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord," and then Jesus says to them, "I never knew you, away from me, you evildoers." And so that was a crossing point to where it doesn't matter if I knew about Jesus, but if Jesus didn't know me personally, then nothing really mattered. And I remember sitting there that summer and I thought, I'm ready for that. And so I asked Jesus into my heart, and it's kind of cool because Jake and Alex, they were both there. Jake and Alex were actually the two guys that shared with me 9 months earlier. From that point on, they taught me what it was like to be a man of God, a man who would lead his family well, a man that would reject sin. I look back and I'm so thankful for those guys and what they did in my life, just to share their story and to share, more importantly, the gospel with me. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them and sharing the gospel with me.